Good morning. My name is Brad Richardson. My wife Lisa and I have attended here for almost a year. My son plays on the worship team. He plays drums. And I serve in the capacity of working with the Facebook Live program that we do. About 2 years ago, I woke up with a sore throat. I doctored with 3 specialists over about a 15-month period and was unfortunately misdiagnosed during that period. In March of last year, a friend of ours encouraged us to go to OSU and said that since OSU is a teaching hospital, she said, they won't let you leave until they figure out what's wrong. He came back to the room and told my wife, my son, and I that he had bad news for us. He said that they had found a tumor the size of a golf ball and that it probably was stage 4 and could be advanced. So we sat down, and Dr. Rocco, the leading surgeon at the James, took the lead, and I remember his words very specifically. He said, "Mr. Richardson," he said, "you've been dealt a bad hand." He said, "You have stage 4 advanced." He said, "We've given you a T4 diagnosis." I said, "Okay." I said, I understand stage 4 advanced. I said, "I'm not familiar with the term T4. He hesitated for just a second, and he said, "That's the James's terminology for terminal hopeless." He said, "You have about 2 months." I was very proud of my wife when she raised her hand. Dr. Rocco graciously said yes, and she said, "This half a percent that you talk about, we just want you to know that our God doesn't deal in percentages. We are going to pray about this, but we are not going to speak about a half a percent again. We're not going to hang our hat on that." So when we left the James after my first initial 8 days, Lisa posted on Facebook a picture of us standing outside the James and just briefly explained what was going on and said, "So our journey begins." He walked in, didn't say a thing, walked over to me and touched me on the throat, looked me in the eye and said, "You have been returned to the way God made you." I was not overwhelmed with a lot of the emotions that people get from a cancer diagnosis because I felt that I was not in control of it and that we truly had handed it over to God. And if His plan was for me to come through it, then that's what would happen. But what I did find extremely emotional was the outpouring of support. We were flooded with support and encouragement. I would encourage you that if you're facing something that is difficult, that the true answer is to turn it over to God. It's a process. It doesn't just happen right away. It took me months to go through my treatments and to come out the other side. But that semicolon moment could have been something where I gave up, where I didn't let go, and we feel that because we trusted in Jesus, that I am sitting here and able to share my story with you.